Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Mike. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Thank you. We're back with, this is our second episode of our Nerdsense Drinks spinoff. I guess, yeah, it's a spinoff.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's a spinoff.
Yeah.
And this week we have something very special, something that Mike and I have been dying to try for the last month and a half.
I'm not sure.
It's relatively new on the scene. It's by Boston Beer Company, Sam Adams, which is very rare for us.
Yeah. Relatively new, meaning when I actually bought this, it wasn't even on the shelf. The guy dug it out of inventory because they weren't ready to sell it yet. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. So this is their take on a very hoppy IPA in the vein of like Bee Hoppy, Heady Topper, Sip of Sunshine, those type of beers. Actually, I wouldn't even say it would be in the vein of Bee Hoppy. Maybe not.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll be. It's mainly aimed against the Vermont IPAs. So yeah, Sip of Sunshine, Heady Topper, Double Sunshine, that type of stuff. It's in a can. It's called Rebel Raw. I think it says drink within 35 days. They're trying to milk that market, the 16-ounce juicy hoppy IPA, florally thing, citrusy.
It's 10% alcohol.
It says hazy from hoppiness. And speaking of this real quick, Slumbrew has joined this.
Oh, no way.
They posted a picture of they canned Flag Razor and they canned their Triple Trucker Belgian, but then they also have a new beer that I never saw before that actually says something like this, hazy from all the hops.
Oh, I'm not kidding. Jesus.
Anyways, this says, hoppiness is happiness. If you don't like big hop bitterness, this beer isn't for you. It's unfiltered, so there's all sorts of hoppy goodness in every can. But that also means it's a little cloudy. The recipe is raw because it's evolving. Turn over the can and make sure it's brewery fresh drink. Do they have a period there? Yeah, that's very small. Drink it now. We recklessly shoved hops in here so that you can enjoy a fresh blast of hops from every sip.
It's actually 6 pounds of hops per barrel, and it clocks in at 100 IBUs. Is
it 100 IBUs? Okay.
Yeah.
This says drink by the 4th of January, 2016.
So we are well within that limit.
And this is 10%. We're going to pour it in a glass.
Which glasses are we using here, Sean?
These are the Spiegelau IPA glasses. We're Spiegelau nuts here. Mike started being more of a Spiegelau nut than I am. I only had one set, which were these, and then Mike kind of went down the rabbit hole and just
bought a whole bunch all at once and then gave half to you.
Yeah, now I just want to drink all my beers out of Spiegelau's. So whatever. I even find myself drinking like water and stuff out of Spiegelau's.
Does it taste better?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
For sure. All right. So without further ado, you want to pop this? Here, you do the honors.
You do the honors.
Okay. Well, you bought it.
I agree.
All right.
That'd be good one for the opening.
Okay. It doesn't smell like like I would expect it to smell for what they're going for.
No, it's much. I don't know. Take another whiff.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's
right,
pour.
Let's pour.
Get a good pour in there. That.
Yours is much better than mine. Actually, no, they're about even. So that was pretty even. There's a little bit left, so we'll just.
Want to just save that for our guest later?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, awesome. All right.
For you to know, there's actually going to be a holiday episode being filmed after this. So if you're watching this before, tune into the holiday episode after you finish this, or if you're watching the holiday episode, that you're not going to hear this because now you're hearing it now. But you know what I mean, people.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, so.
Take a look. Wow.
Okay, this definitely gives more aroma. It opened up.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Yeah, it opened up more. Wow, it does really smell. It does not smell like a Sam, though, huh?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
This does not smell like a normal Rebel Rouser or Rebel their session or whatever their Rebel series beers smell like.
The lacing's gorgeous.
Even it looks really good. I don't know how good you can see this on the camera. Yeah, it's too much light.
No, but it's like a golden orange kind of.
Yeah.
Hazy. It's definitely unfiltered. Nice head retention. All right.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Let's not break these. Huh? Wow. Damn.
Wow.
That's not a Sam, man.
Yeah, that's it's really good
That's yeah, it's
for a
really good.
Sam.
It's really
It's
good.
definitely not Heady Topper or Sip of Sunshine quality or Be Hoppy quality or anything like that. But
I think it's up there with Be Hoppy.
you think so?
I think it's just maybe a little less balanced. Like it's really, really bitter on the back end.
Yeah.
Like it's not bitter in the mid palate or anything. It's just right in the back of the. But the aftertaste is really, really strongly bitter.
I know I said this a couple weeks ago, I think, or something along these lines. Like, what do you think this would taste like if they brewed it with Vermont water? I really want to know if it's the water in Vermont.
I wonder.
It's got to be. I think it has to be.
There's something that's like this crystal clear gorgeousness about.
Yeah, it's like even that double or nothing we had last week, the barley wine. It was just so smooth, right? There was like especially for something that high of alcohol.
Looking back on it, that was probably the best barley wine I think I've ever had. It was outstanding. Every sip I had tasted better and better.
Yeah, this is really good. Sam outdid themselves. This is probably one of the best Sams I've had.
This is probably the best Sam I've had, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean,
recent
like
years.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the best IPA.
Oh yeah, for sure. It beats all their. It beats the grapefruit we had a couple weeks ago. It beats the rest of the Rebel series. What other? And definitely beats Latitude 48.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But those are all more like I mean, they're not session beers, but they're more like
the nose is great. I think the nose is better than the flavor.
I've been noticing that on a few beers we've had lately.
Yep.
But I mean, you're getting like pine and some tropical fruits like mango, maybe.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
For the hype, like how much I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it. Yes. Yeah. This is not Heady Topper.
No.
But it's really, really good.
No. If they keep selling this, if this isn't just like I think you said you read that they're gonna.
Well, I'm not sure. Jim Cook seemed to contradict himself in the interview.
He seems to contradict himself a lot, considering we're drinking a IPA by Sam Adams, where he says he hates IPAs.
I don't think he hates IPAs. I think he hates the idea of IPAs.
Yeah.
Like I think he prefers more like a balanced type of a beer with like the malt and instead of just having hops be the front of the flavor profile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he says there's not a whole lot of craft in that, but I think he's learning otherwise. I think they said like the brewers really love this one.
I wonder if they brewed. I wonder if this was like test brewed in Boston though, since that's their R&D brewery.
I would imagine it was, but I'm sure this is not where it's.
Oh, that was probably mass produced in Pennsylvania or Cleveland.
Damn, this is really good.
Yeah.
What do you?
Would I rate it?
Yeah.
Let's give it a solid 4. 4.25 maybe.
4.25 for me.
4.25. 4.25. Yeah, I'll go with 4.25. I'll meet you there.
Man, yeah,
I'd love to try this fresh on draft.
I wonder if it be served that way. What do you think?
That's a good point. If it's just canned like this, I don't know. Because even the what's his face? I forget what Alstrom brother had it. He said he had it at the brewery, but it was from a can. It was a sample can. Okay. So I'm assuming if the brewery is giving cans,
yep,
it must not be on draft. Yeah,
that's a big IPA.
10%.
It really stays on your palate for a while.
What's Rebel Rouser?
I think it's 8.4.
Yep. Yeah. You're right. We had it last week.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't. It's funny that they don't say what kind of hops are in here.
I'm sure it says it on one of the websites.
Yeah.
I try not to do a whole lot of research into it. I wanted to taste the beer and
see what happens.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like it a lot. This is, man, after the grapefruit IPA, which I really liked, and then this one, like Sam's.
It's like, are they finally starting to realize what people like nowadays? Or, like, granted, the grapefruit in this are kind of like copying other people's beers, but whatever. People have done grapefruit before, so I guess it's not.
Not.
But it's like they're definitely jumping on the bandwagon way after the fact.
I don't think they expected the IPA boom to last as long as it did. No. I think they were trying to
not at all
stick to their wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Yeah. And how much was it for a 4-pack?
I think it was $13.
It's more expensive than it's $1 more than a Heady Topper.
Yeah, well, you also don't have to drive.
Fair enough.
Heady Topper is how far a drive if you want to get any?
It's like an hour. It's an hour and a half. Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Is the closest drops for Thursdays. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
All right.
Yeah. So Nerdsense gives us a 4.25, and yeah, hope if you guys can find it, definitely pick up a 4-pack. It's definitely worth it. If you don't like Sam or anything like that, I think this is still worth definitely a try.
If you listen to our podcast before, we've criticized Sam pretty heavily.
Oh yeah.
Not to the degree that others have, but we were definitely looking for something more interesting than their current offerings, and I think these last 2 beers we've had by them were pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Well, I'm Sean.
And I'm Mike.
This is Nerd.